gotta hit him with an update. I've been getting
Nissan Philippines brought us to a track day at Clark Speedway in order to experience its latest sports cars, the all-new Z and the refreshed GTR. These two vehicles represent the brand's commitment to still building cars that cater to enthusiasts. The new Nissan Z rides on a heavily revised version of the 370Z's platform, featuring a double wishbone front suspension and the multi-link rear suspension. A 3-liter twin-turbo V6 resides under its hood, sending power to the rear wheels through unlimited slip differential via a 9-speed automatic or an optional 6-speed manual. So with these basic technical stuff out of the way, how is the new Z like on the track?
How do you feel about this car? It's a grand touring.
It's a grand,
Yeah, right?
There's a bit of softness, I guess, to the how it deals with.
But it's not mushy.
But it's not mushy, yeah.
It's just
like it's something
comfortable.
That's, yeah, like it's something that you could use on a daily basis still.
Definitely. That's hitting the nail on the head. See?
There's braking there, right?
Yep. Right? Downshift. Okay, now stay in the middle of the road.
Okay.
Still more in the middle. Okay, then your target's there. See it? When you get that, step on it. Okay. Back off, brake. Downshift again, brake, turn. Accelerate. Open up. Brake. Hold it. Turn. Accelerate. That's it. Left side. And then swing out. Don't get near that one. Swing out. Chicanes.
Interesting car. Very interesting car.
Diba? It's like you said, you started out with it's you know, good for the, you know, taking drive, but then when you drive it on the track, it's like, and yeah,
It's not a car that will punish you, I guess, in
Yes.
terms of like I guess there's a bit of GT. That's right. There's a
is.
bit of Grand Tourer feels to
yes,
it.
exactly. That's exactly the vibe.
Basically, my initial thoughts on the Z is that it's not a raw and track-focused sports car. Instead, it's more like a Grand Tourer or a GT, mainly due to its soft suspension, yet approachable but still involving handling. The soft suspension is just right in its damping, enough only to communicate how the chassis is performing through the bends, aided by an electric power steering that's responsive, albeit somewhat lacking in feel on center. There also isn't a lot of turbo lag, and boost is delivered in a manner that once it fully spools up, it doesn't deliver all of its torque in an uncontrolled manner. Meanwhile, how does the facelifted all-wheel drive GTR, which only got revised aesthetics and a significant price hike for the 2024 model year, perform on the track?
I've never actually driven the GTR on track. It was only like a lend out, so of course I was only able to take it around the province in Laguna lang.
Yeah.
Which, let's be honest, that's not gonna be enough of a venue for to max the car out.
Definitely not.
It's gonna be interesting how it feels like in a non-controlled, I guess, or like less limits or less laws to prevent you.
Yeah, for sure. It's really different when you jump. That's where everything comes out. That's where you get the 100% of the car.
I love the front end. Wow! On track, this feels like the front end so quick.
Yeah.
from the automatic to the DCT, ang responsive ng DCT.
It's so smooth.
Yeah, yun din, that it's so smooth.
Yeah. Power out. And so now this one is very deceiving. It's so wide and then biglang
Exactly.
gets tight. And now it's power out.
I actually feel a lot more confident driving the GTR compared to the Z. Parang this feels like you have more, I guess, limits. You have a higher limit, so parang you don't
Yeah.
feel that scared.
Yeah.
So I know this is a bigger car, but the front end feels like it's more responsive.
Then the Z.
Yeah, than the Z. Grabe.
A lot different though.
Oh, grabe. Wild!
This thing's really a monster. Crazy. And then out. And then there we go. And power out. Then let's make it go down, and that's it.
Really wild. Iba talaga GTR when you take it on track.
Yeah.
You're able to explore a lot more.
That's a lot, like the Z and the GTR. They're both good. It's just the different level.
Yeah, correct.
While the mechanicals are largely the same since its 2017 major facelift, this new GTR still reminds us that this car is still no joke. The GTR has much higher mechanical and grip limits to explore compared to the Z, one that a driver like me will likely never reach even on track. Basically, this car makes you feel like a hero, a supercar slayer that gives you confidence to push it harder lap after lap. The Z, on the other hand, makes you work harder to keep it composed, and to the perspective of some, ends up as the more involving sports car. In the end, these two sports cars have different target markets and audiences. But, whereas the Z is very much worth it at under 4 million pesos, the GTR is a lot more expensive now at more than 12 million pesos. Is it still worth it? Well, though it's already more than a decade old, its performance is still hard to beat. The question now is, would you prefer the highly capable GTR over a similarly priced but sultry and timeless 911 Carrera S?